God for firefighters that actually are brave enough to be able to fight the flames, man. That is some scary stuff. I mean, you're in essence, you're walking into hell. You're walking, and a lot of them end up dead, unfortunately. The fire just consumes them, and that's just the end. A lot of firefighters end up dead, but they're heroes, folks. They're heroes. That's a heck of a thing. By the way, you ever see the Terminator? Well, there's a big meeting that's taking place with Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, and a lot of other leaders regarding artificial intelligence. They're worried. The experts have been calling on the United Nations for a global ban on what they say the use of killer robots. Killer robots, which include drones, tanks, and machine guns. The Guardian actually reported this on Sunday, yesterday. It's where I got it from. And basically, Elon's saying once this Pandora's box is opened, it will be hard to close. Musk, along with 115 other specialists, very serious about this. I mean, this is pretty heavy-duty stuff. And why? 115 specialists from around the globe wrote a letter that launches an international joint conference on artificial intelligence in Melbourne. They're meeting today. The experts call on weapons, these autonomous weapons, morally wrong. The report says that the experts hope to add killer robots to the UN's list of banned weapons that include chemical and intentionally binding laser weapons. It says, unlike other potential manifestations of AL, which is still remain the realm of science fiction, AL, the autonomous weapons systems are on the cusp of development right now and have a very real potential to cause significant harm to innocent people, along with global instability. Musk has said in the past, he's been outspoken about this, but the inherent risks of artificial intelligence. And in July 15th even, he gave a speech at the National Governors Association summer meeting in Rhode Island. Musk said that the government needs to provocatively regulate artificial intelligence before there is no turning back, describing it as the biggest risk we face as a civilization. Until people see robots going down the street killing people, they don't know how to react because it seems so surreal. He said in comments obtained by tech website Road, he said, Al is a rare case where I think we need to be proactive in regulation instead of reactive. Because I think by the time we are reactive in Al regulation, it's too late. Not science fiction anymore, folks. You ever watch the drones in the Bourne movie? The one before the latest installment. But drones, operate anywhere in the world. I mean, our military use, our police officers use it, civilians use them. But robot intelligence, it's already here. Police officers use it. What his fear is that they go rogue. Movie that kind of showed Rogue Robot, iRobot with Will Smith. Great movie. But yeah, Al Robot, yeah, that's kind of another example of a sci-fi movie. Scary, but yes, in law enforcement officials and in military use, it seems to be great because you send a robot in. Well, it's not a human being. It gets blown up. Well, it's just millions of dollars out of pocket, but it's not a human life. But the fear is that not only do they go rogue, but they fall into the wrong hands. And you get a bunch of robots going out and doing all these crazy robberies and killings, and it's not human. And somebody's sitting on their computer having all this stuff go down. Their point is point of no return. Where's it end? Elon Musk, weigh in on this on Facebook. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, it's here though. It's not like it's not here. Our government, I'm sure, has stuff that we just don't show, and there's other governments that don't show their whole hand. It's kind of exciting in a way, but freaky in another. How far they'll be able to regulate it, I don't know. I always found it fascinating that drones are still able to be purchased by any citizen practically in the United States at any time. And terrorists could easily use those. And there's some pretty sophisticated drones out there. To me, those things need to be regulated because you could put gas, all sorts of explosives, TNT, whatever, and just fly one of those things in, and you could do some bad things with it. So to me, that needs to be regulated even more. But, I'm just a measly talk show host. Maybe somebody will take it serious. Well, what happens? Something happens, and then they say, now we need to do something. Forget about trying to do preventative. Being proactive, like he is, that's what he's saying. Let's not have something bad happen. Let's nip the stuff in the bud right now. That would be the most prudent thing to do, but people like to make money. Greed seems to be a big factor in all of it. Money. And that's what a lot of companies see, and they're like, shh, be quiet. We got this under control. There's solid programming. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing ever could go wrong. Not admitting that human beings are not perfect, so why in the heck do we think that computers would be anything different? Computers make big mistakes. By the way, I'm mad at Uber. I'm not using, Uber Eats, not the ride service, but the meal. Well, I had food come to me, when I didn't bring lunch to me and I was hungry or just wanted, something to drink, a special cup of coffee or whatever. They had my credit card number on hand, and just a couple weeks ago, they charged me $18 for an order that I didn't order, and I told them about it. And they said, well, a Mrs. has your card. And I said, there's no Mrs. that has my card. I didn't order the stuff. And they said, well, somebody that you gave your number to, because we wouldn't just charge you. So they argued with me. And then they told me to change my password. And now I can't use my same cell phone number. And so I haven't ordered Uber in over a month. And they didn't take me at my word. Wasn't lying about it. And if they would have looked at my billing history, they would have found that I spent a lot of money with them. No more. No more. I told them the truth. And something in their billing software screwed up. And they couldn't admit it. And they messed me up. But there's other delivery companies out there, thank goodness, but that's another conversation about Uber. I'm not happy with everything they're doing. We'll be back right after this.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. On the air for Mr. and Mrs. America, because you insist on common sense about the issues of the day that are most important around your water cooler, and we're talking about them today. The search is underway. You may have heard about the next naval ship that was in a crash. I just, for the life of me, I cannot understand how these multi-million-dollar vessels are getting creamed. What in the world is going on? This is insane. Big investigation, and sad because our men and women in uniform are dying. What am I talking about? If you didn't know, there's a search underway for 10 sailors after the USS John S. McCain collided in Singapore with another ship. Singapore and Malaysian armed forces, they're searching right now for 10 missing U.S. sailors after what they described as an early morning collision between a Navy destroyer and a tanker near Singapore. What the heck is going on, folks? What is going on? The second collision involving a Navy ship in the Asia-Pacific region in just 2 months. The U.S. Navy basically saying that diving operations will begin inside the flooded compartments aboard the USS John McCain, USS America, a large, ambiguous assault ship, arrived in Singapore, a port near the stricken Navy destroyer, and will lead the diving efforts. Donald Trump says, "My thoughts and prayers are with our U.S. Navy sailors aboard the USS John McCain, where search and rescue efforts are underway." The U.S. Navy said that 5 sailors were hurt as well.